welcome to class. Happy Friday to us. Please take out some binder paper.
Okay guys, let's get ready to go. Get out a piece of graph paper, a pencil, and a calculator.
Take out a pen and a calculator, and that's all to start.
Chicos, por favor, saquen sus marcatextos y quiero que marquen la respuesta, por favor.
Meet Sam, the average schoolgirl at Monte Vista. Although she is very passionate about her academic studies, the lack of educational supplies leads to a downward spiral of frustration that only hinders her ability to learn.
Do you guys have a pencil I could borrow?
In the library, there is a section for supplies that are provided for the students. The bins that contain the supplies are almost always empty, which shows that the supplies are in high demand and many students need them. When the school provides the supplies, they are trying to make it more convenient for the students. Yet, most of the students do not show any appreciation. If we had a school store, students no longer would have to disrupt class to ask their classmates for supplies and cause distractions. Furthermore, having a supply store makes it convenient for students, as students would be able to purchase supplies as they need on the same day, especially if they forgot their supplies at home or if they ran out of them. Of course, for a supply store on campus to be successful, we need the students' cooperation and support. To find out how many students would be willing to buy supplies from the school instead of an outside store, we surveyed the students of Monte Vista. The results showed that 75% of the students surveyed supported the idea of a school supply store. The other 25% were concerned about the quality of the supplies that would be bought, and were worried about the items sold would be too costly. Combining these statistics with the empty bins in the library show how necessary a supply store is to our school. In a survey of Monte Vista students who wanted a supply store on campus, we found the supplies that students deemed to be most needed. Pencil lead was considered to be the most needed supply, and 59% of students thought it was an item that needed to be sold at a store. Lead was followed by erasers, which was supported by 52% of the surveyees. And finally, graph paper was also high in demand and was also wanted by 52% of the students we surveyed. If students are already ready the minute they walk into class, there will be less distractions and the lesson can run smoother without disruptions. Ms. Nava, an English teacher at Monte Vista, shared some of her thoughts with us.
It definitely can be like a little hiccup, especially when students don't have a black pen or a pen or a pencil. There are a lot of gaps in supplies that students have. Well, I think that when students don't have supplies, they could get them without just claiming like, I don't have it, and then asking other students if they have extra supplies that they can borrow or take, which I think definitely happens a lot.
Many parents are tired of having to drive their students all the way to a local store just to get a few pens or pencils. A school store will not only increase convenience for the students themselves, but also for parents. But where do we get our supplies to sell at Monte Vista? We will buy our supplies from office supply stores, and we'll be buying in bulk. We will be able to ensure that we receive the best deals and maximize profits. From there, we'll transport the supplies to Monte Vista and have members of the Ohana Club and ACT class, who have generously agreed to collaborate with us, operate the supply store during its business hours. From there, the supplies will be sold to Monte Vista students who need them, and the profits will go to various clubs and classes. We plan for 75% of the proceeds to go towards the ACT class and Ohana to better fund activities for the students in the special education department, while the remaining 25% will go towards the arts, such as drama, art, choir, orchestra, and band. It may sound difficult, but a school store has already been proven to benefit the learning environment in different schools around the country. For example, the supply store in Oakmont High School in California is staffed by parent volunteers, and it is open every day during lunch. If other schools are able to successfully create a school supply store and make their school a better place, so can we. If we have a supply store at Monte Vista, we'll be able to provide supplies for the convenience of the students. At the same time, the entire community will benefit from a school store. Teachers are going to benefit from the supply store because there are less distractions in the classroom. Parents are benefited because they can reduce the amounts of trips to the store. And with the creation of a supply store, Sam now has the material to succeed.